to Triple Hound Gaming, and once again we are in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, playing through the latest and, from what we understand, the final DLC in the Fate of Atlantis storyline. This one is Judgment of Atlantis. We've already done one of the first missions that are available. That is posted still as of this moment on Twitch, if you want to go back and watch it, or on YouTube. Depending on when you're watching this video, it may not be on Twitch anymore, but it should still be recorded on YouTube and available for anybody to see. This similarly is being streamed on Twitch first, and then will be uploaded on YouTube much later. All of my normal sort of apologies and disclaimers and stuff apply, in that my sound setup here where I'm recording now is not as good as where I used to be. And so the microphone is a little bit tinny. I apologize, tinny and distant. I apologize, and I hope that's not too much of a distraction for you. I hope to, at some point over the next year or two, piece together a better studio for this stuff. So, again, I hope it will get better. I hope it's not so bad now that you can't stand it. One more thing, I have a cup of coffee here with me because I'm recording this first thing in the morning, and yeah, so you're going to hear me sipping coffee occasionally, so brace yourself for that. Here's a sip now. Anyways, so we're here at, we have lots of things to do in this DLC. Rebel Scum. These are the quests that are in the main storyline, or the missions, I guess, that are in the main storyline. Let me just mark off. Apparently, I've got a bunch of things I need to do with here. Got some things for, you know what? I do want to upgrade some of my items here. I keep the Amazonian gear on primarily because it gets me damage dealt restored as health, so I get health back when I do damage to other people. So I keep it equipped for that reason. But just for the sake of aesthetics, I am going to equip this some of this Atlantean stuff, just to see something different on the character. See, that's kind of cool. Looks like I'm a citizen of Atlantis here. I'll leave I don't have corresponding hood or anything else to go with it, but it's got the glowing shoulders, and it's just green instead of white. So I'm going to go with it, since when in Atlantis, to do as the Atlanteans do, I guess. And I'm going to use my ability point, Assassin. I do like getting health back when I am in fights. That's sort of important to me. I figure the more health you can get back at any given time when you're in the middle of a melee battle, the better off you're going to be. So we also have these side missions on the map, and I don't really care much what we do now, whether we get into another of the main missions of the storyline or try to tackle one of these side missions. But for the sake of, I guess, ease, let's try this one. This is fairly close by. It's part of that main storyline. Again, it contributes more. 165. So it's right over there. Not too bad. Already close to my
This
target.
is it.
There we go. Go away, crows. More coffee there. Do I have to swim over there? Is there a bridge? Somebody make a bridge by any chance? Yeah, okay. There's some stuff over here I can use. Let's check these things out in case there's a... In case there's a synchronization point. I discovered a place. Oramos Ring. Here we go. I think this was the guy that I was told not to.
Why so many gods?
I was told not to surprise. Take your drug, mate. Thank you. So, I'm not going to surprise him. I hope these people don't attack me. I don't seem like they're going to do anything to me.
Let her pass.
Fellas. Oh, wow, yikes. Ugh, that was a bit much.
Amphiris, if this
I mean,
is
I've done
how
that a
you
million
treat
times in this game
humans,
too, but...
I can see why you need so many gods.
These aren't humans. They are animals. An animal should be in cages.
I'm gonna try to be
I'm sure
diplomatic
everything
here.
you do isn't without reason. But if you didn't call them animals, you might get a better reaction.
A human did this to me while I slept. When they came to kill me, I survived. But they slaughtered my daughter like an animal. Humans don't act with logic or reason.
Good or
No, he's got a
bad,
point
they
there.
are driven by a will to survive.
A trait we implanted to ensure efficiency. But that will become a kindled flame of insurrection. You led a rebellion yourself in Elysium. So I know you understand. If we don't act, the city will burn and many more lives will be lost.
I don't see an army marching on Poseidon.
This one said they plan to launch an attack. Someone needs to destroy the resistance before that happens.
Why the hell
That's
don't you
not
do
a
it?
small request. Despite what you think, all humans aren't a threat.
It is the only path I see. But you are the Dicastis. Only you can choose the correct course of action.
Okay, so it's a matter of killing the leaders or destroying their supplies. Apparently I can't just not bother them. This is a tough one. From a gameplay perspective, killing is more straightforward. Destroying the supplies is tedious, but might be sort of better from a storyline perspective.
If we find and kill the leaders, the ones spreading the message, the rest will lose interest.
An interesting theory. Perhaps you are right. If the leaders are removed, the rest may see the error of their opposition.
Just leave it to me. I'll send a message they won't forget.
Very well. You'll find the traitorous humans at an abandoned farmstead. Return to me when the situation is resolved.
Okay, so it's not too bad. I went with the kill option simply because, from a gameplay perspective, that's usually easier. The other thing is I'm a pretty The other thing is I can be a pretty, I'm more of a, what's the word, a hammer than a scalpel, so I frequently will go into places like this with an intention of destroying their supplies, and what'll actually happen is I just kill everyone, because somebody sees me, and then they light the brazier, and everybody comes charging over, and I die anyways. This way, if I do happen to kill these people while I'm doing this, it's not going to be a huge problem. Alright, so with this guy, this is apparently one of the leaders here.
I need to stay
And
hidden.
he's just standing out by himself, so I'm going to... Great. Okay, so I'm going to walk up to him, and I'll just assassinate him. Whoa! Did not see those guys. Dang it. Okay. Overpower attack, please. Come on. Got the other leader right here, so...
The resistance is over.
Okay, I didn't realize these were human. I thought these were Isu. Okay, so I have apples here. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get outside the lines of the base so that it saves my progress. I'm gonna go back in because they've got some Isu knowledge points and stuff in here. And I would rather...
Are you sure they're as easy to kill as she says?
I'd rather get that, frankly. I want all the Isu knowledge points and stuff. It helps me get through, like, gates and stuff. So if you didn't watch the first episode of our playthrough, and I'm guessing you didn't because nobody really did, if you go through these Isu knowledge points here, you get, they're like, treasure chests and, excuse me, they're like treasure chests and things like that. Oh, hey, everyone's here. No, come on. Distracted by my bird for a second. You almost dead, dude? Trying to kill him without using up any more of my attacks. There. Okay, so as I was saying, there are these points on any given base that were sort of like treasure chests in the not-so-Atlantean world, back in the main game. Like treasure chests and, one of those, these things. You recognize them. I don't remember what they're called. I apologize. see these things, and you get knowledge, and you can increase your knowledge base, which allows you to get through certain gates. That's what I was trying to say. So you rack up Isu knowledge to accomplish those things. Did I destroy all of the supplies as well? Are there any more supplies here? Because if I can just do both, if I can squelch the entire resistance at once, it's entirely possible that I don't want to squelch the resistance, but they really did not give me that option in the gameplay. They were just like, well, you're gonna squelch the resistance. It's just a matter of whether you're gonna destroy the supplies or do something else. Did I finish this location? I don't know that I finished this location. Cool here. Okay, I guess that's it. No more to be done. Let me look at the map, see if there's a check mark on it. There is not. There's really nothing there, period. There was no location accepting the objectives to speak of. Hey, buddy. It is done.
Vicastis, I'm glad to see you return safely. I almost considered sending a regiment of my guard after you.
That would have been overkill.
You can never be too careful when dealing with violent humans. Come, tell me, has the resistance been quashed?
I killed the
Hope
leaders.
so.
With them gone, their movement is dead.
A sound strategy. But I fear the problem exists at the heart of humanity itself. Another leader will rise eventually.
Isu have nothing to fear.
And when a new leader rises, we will remove them as well. It's the best way to prevent your fears from happening.
Your strategy is logical. But to be ever vigilant is a daunting prospect. Perhaps it's a weight someone must always carry. For now, that someone is you.
Fair enough. Okay, so that... Ooh, looky. I have a helmet that goes along with my outfit. Check this out. This is kind of cool garb I'm getting out of these things. Let's check it out. Here again, I don't think I'm gonna equip it. Ooh, spooky. That is spooky. Okay. We're gonna do spooky. Just shutting down all these. Ah, wow. That is spooky. Okay, well, that's another mission down. I am going to cut off the stream here and call this a mission for future reference sake. Somebody can jump in and watch this as one little piece by itself. I will start another stream in just a second and go after the next mission on the list. Thank you so much for watching. Next time.